everyone, Jen here from Sound Health Benefits, continuing our conversation on the outstanding webinar by Health Rosetta on fiduciary liability. Let's talk about your vendors, your broker, your TPA, your PBM, your point solutions. Hiring them does not actually protect you. In fact, if you did not vet them properly, or even worse, if you just let them all run on autopilot, that is a huge problem. In the JP Morgan case, the court zeroed in on vendor oversight failures. It wasn't just about what CVS Caremark charged. It was about why JP Morgan, or their consultant Aon, did not catch it. Here's what the court is really asking. What did you know, and what should you have known, JP Morgan and Aon? And it starts with how you select them in the first place. So I'm going to say the weird thing. I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. If your broker is writing their own RFP for selection, that is not vendor vetting. That is a rigged game. If your carrier or your vendor handed the broker the RFP that they wanted and it was passed along to you unedited, same deal. And if you are buying from a preferred vendor panel that your broker manages, please know that those vendors are paying out the ass to be on that list. Being on a panel is a revenue strategy for your broker, not an indication of quality of the solution. I've seen point solutions pay $500,000 to be included on a panel. So if you think that your $200,000 a year broker fee is going to make you a priority, with love, I have some oceanfront property in Arizona, and from my front porch, you can see the sea. If you put out an RFP and your broker does not steer you into that pay-to-play panel solution, you can bet that their national leadership is going to get a call from the vendor C-suite asking why the hell they missed that opportunity. So let's be honest, most vendor RFPs are recycled templates. Most plan sponsors never actually see the fee arrangements that are happening behind the Iron Curtain. And most brokers are never going to tell you when your choices are actually incentivized placements, which is why vetting and monitoring go hand in hand, my friends. If you did not control the process, you are not in control. And if you are not auditing performance yourselves, you are at risk. As ERISA attorney Julie Selesnick said in last week's webinar, blind trust in vendors can lead to fiduciary pitfalls. Continuous oversight and a willingness to question the essential components of prudent plan management are where it's at. Tomorrow, we are going to question the big one. What happens when your broker is the conflict of interest and you don't even know it? Pro tip: the courts are paying attention and they are starting to name names. Stay tuned tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Oceanfront property